Tried and true. You guys call this your anti-aging celebration foundation. You're getting it in your choice of shade with the most decadent brush that gives you an airbrush finish, but also feels like angels kissing your complexion. Not only are you guys a 2016 award nominee for Best Foundation, you guys are the current winner for the Best Foundation for 2015, which is a crazy feat to have. And yet, when you want easy foundation, this is the first foundation you ever created, and people can't live without it, me included.
Me too.
So let's talk shades really quickly, because if sold separately, this would be an $83 value. We have 5 to choose from.
Yes, and you want to go with the fair only if you're really, really porcelain ultra fair. Light, that's if you have just a bit more warmth to your skin. That's right there between fair and medium. So you want to go light if you have just a bit more warmth to your skin. Medium, that's the most popular shade. So if you're not sure where to go, but you think you're somewhere in the middle, definitely go with the medium. Tan doubles as a warm medium, or maybe you like to self-tan. And rich is a beautiful rich tan. And this is a full coverage, anti-aging, super, super hydrating powder foundation.
Let's just say that one more time. Anti-aging, super hydrating, powerful powder foundation. Said no one ever until you guys came up with it. Yeah. And I think that there used to be a hard line in the sand of who's a liquid foundation, who's a powder foundation, but like it's a meeting of the nations, and you guys have pleased everybody.
It really is. You know, you have called this 30 seconds to flawless, and it's really become so popular because it's so quick, it's so easy to use. And you know, even though this is a full coverage, anti-aging, super hydrating powder foundation, you get the brush. Really where this all started, you know, at IT Cosmetics, we're all about full coverage, anti-aging, skin-loving products that not only give you coverage, but also treat your skin. We work with plastic surgeons and we do things very, very differently. You know, for 4 years, we didn't have a foundation. All we had was Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And for 4 years, you said, where's your foundation?
Yeah.
You know, it's very easy to launch a foundation, not easy to launch a great one. And that's what we did. We waited until we got it right. And that's what Celebration Foundation is. It's designed so that you can celebrate your skin, maybe for the first time ever, or maybe for the first time in a long time.
And you know what, Desiree, you are a real woman, I'm a real woman. Like, we've got skin issues on a Tuesday that's different than what is on a Thursday. And I always think that when we see your before and after, that's how I know you believe in this product, because when you talk about 30 seconds to flawless, I look at you and I'm like, of course she's the face of a cosmetics company. Look at her. But this is your basis for starting your flawless complexion.
It is. You know, I can even, I'll show you with me. So I want you to look at my skin right now. All I'm wearing is the Celebration Foundation in the medium shade. And you can see that it doesn't even look like I'm wearing makeup. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup. I can touch my face. I can talk. I can laugh. I can go throughout the day and never worry that it's going to crease or crack because there's no talc in this formula. So what I'm going to do, now, like I said, only have the Celebration Foundation. I don't have a separate concealer. I don't have a separate liquid foundation, just this one thing. I'm going to take it off because I want to show you the kind of results that you're going to get when you get this home. So I'm just using the Bye Bye Makeup Melting Balm.
Genius, by the way.
Good. So good.
Melts the makeup.
So I'm just going to remove the Celebration from half of my face because I want you to see, you know, for me, I have struggled with skin issues my entire life. And what I did was I would layer products on, you know, like liquids, powders, concealers, foundations, you know, you name it. I tried it all. I have really dark under eye circles, and as you can see, they're still there. Even as an adult, I struggle with acne-prone skin. I have very sensitive skin. I have hyperpigmentation. I have scarring from breakouts of the past. So I want to show you. When you get this home, you take your Celebration and you take your brush, you swirl it right into the compact. If you have the darkness under your eyes like I do, all you do is just sweep it right under your eyes. It's like a magic eraser for dark circles. And you don't ever have to worry. You can take it right up outside the eye area because it won't crease, it won't crack. You're actually buffing in anti-aging peptides, hydrating hyaluronic acid.
And when you're buffing in, it's never cakey. That, I think, is so important to note, because for those of us that have always felt like, okay, I have to put more and more and more in my skin to cover up, that's one thing, is you don't have to use a lot of the Celebration Foundation to get this amazing coverage like you've gotten.
And that's
myself included.
Right? And it's one of those things where it's so easy. You know, for me, my whole life, I always felt like I needed coverage to feel confident, right? But I never thought I could get it from a powder. You always think like powders are like wimpy or they're just like okay
Right.
coverage. No, with this it is full coverage. Now I wear the medium and that's the only choice you have to make. So you want to go fair if you're really, really porcelain, ultra fair. Lights, that's if you have just a bit more warmth to your skin. Medium is the most popular shade. That's the shade I just applied live for you. Tan, that doubles as a warm medium, or maybe you like to self-tan. And the rich is a beautiful, rich tan.
500,000 spoken for since they debuted their award-winning foundation that you might have seen on Good Morning America, you might have seen on Nightline, you've seen in countless magazines like Health Magazine, Destinations, Weddings and Honeymoons, countless blogs. This is your opportunity that instead of paying $83 for the brush, which P.S. by the way has 88,000 individual hairs on it, and the foundation, you can bring it home for $43.50. When you think about powder foundation and when you think about all the different types of textures of skin, Luann doesn't look like she's wearing foundation. It's like, where did Luann go? I want what she's having.
That's the thing, is it just looks like your skin, not like you're wearing makeup. You know, if I were to come up to Luann with any other powder foundation, it would do to her what it would do to me, and it would find every fine line, it would find every wrinkle, and it would crease, and it would crack, and it would make us look older. Celebration foundation has no talc in it. Talc is what causes the creasing and the cracking. It's a hydrating powder. It's anti-aging. It is designed, formulated to make your skin look younger instead of older. When you see Luann's before and after, you can see that she does, just like me, she struggles with a little redness, visible pores. Maybe you have a rough texture to your skin. Look at how Luann's skin looks airbrushed. If you want the look of airbrushed skin and you don't have a lot of time and you're not sure where to start, start here. Luann is in the medium shade, and it just looks like your skin. Not like makeup.
And that's, I think, what's so important, because when I think about, okay, there was a while like back in January where I had a new friend on my face. It seems like every week it was getting to the point where we were going to name them, you know, like they'd been there that long. It was, for me, so nice to have this in my makeup bag, because the old Courtney from years ago would have started with a concealer. I would have tried a nude pencil. Then I would have covered it up with powder that's probably making the powder or making the problem worse, and would have drawn more attention to my problem areas. If you are somebody that's looking for problem solution when it comes to your complexion, you don't want to break the bank by buying 5 different products. You want to go with something singular. This is what you go for, and the proof is in the pudding.
It is. When you look at Sheila's skin, just like you said, Courtney, it doesn't draw attention to any issues that you might have. Sheila struggles with hyperpigmentation. 70% of us do, whether it's in the form of age spots, sunspots, pregnancy mask, melasma, whatever it is. This will give you full coverage. You don't have to reach for a separate concealer, a liquid foundation. You don't have to layer it all on. And you know, a lot of times when you're trying to cover hyperpigmentation, because I struggle with it too,
Yeah.
it almost makes those areas look gray.
Yes.
It doesn't actually, I mean, it might cover it, but it looks, you can still see it.
It looks off, yes.
Yeah.
Totally know what you mean.
This completely neutralizes, it color corrects, and you don't even have to think about it, because this brush was custom designed to literally airbrush it onto your skin. You don't even have to know what you're doing. If you've never worn makeup in your life and you don't know where to start, this is the easiest foundation. You've called it 30 seconds to flawless.
But you know what? This is the easiest foundation that if you've been like, I don't have to wear makeup, you know, this is how you fool your friends. And it's like, you know what? I'm still true to my roots. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm still the same old Courtney you knew. But now you've got the Celebration incredible ingredient story in a powder foundation. You can take it with you. You can bring it home in your makeup bag. And if you want to lock it in for auto delivery, you can do that as well. This is the time to do it, because when you take a look at this, this is a Customer Choice Award nominee this year for Best Foundation for a reason. It's a continued award winner for the Best Foundation for a reason. And I think so many of you come to QVC because you see it cosmetics at prestigious retailers all across the country, but they don't have the value that we can offer you today, and that's $43.50. We've got easy pay, we've got auto delivery, so you can lock that in, get it shipped to you every 90 days. But this is the game changer that brings back the you feel like you lost.
It really is. You're gonna love your skin once you try Celebration Foundation. And maybe you love it and you're already hooked and it's that one thing. And look at how hydrated Chantal's skin looks. This,
And how dewy
this
at the
is
same
a
time.
powder foundation. It is packed with hydrolyzed collagen, anti-aging peptides, vitamins A, C, and E. Your skin is looking hydrated while wearing a powder foundation. So Chantal is going to show you live how easy this is to use. She's just going to remove that. Now she wears the medium shade of the Celebration foundation. So she's using the Bye Bye Makeup Remover to take off the Celebration from her skin. And what she's about to reveal to you is some redness that she has. So if you have redness, maybe you're like our co-founder, Jamie Kern-Lima, who struggles from hereditary rosacea that there's no cure for. You know, and you're looking for something that'll give you coverage that doesn't look like you're wearing makeup. You take that brush, you swirl it into the compact, and you can apply it right onto your skin. Just buff it onto your skin.
What rosacea?
Instantly,
You know, just gone. It's like a magic trick. You know, this is the kind of thing that you walk by your television and you're like, what just happened? Celebration Foundation just happened.
Right. And this is the thing, is that it's full coverage. This is a full coverage powder foundation. It doesn't crease, it doesn't crack. You can take it right up under the eye area. It doesn't crease, it doesn't crack. It just looks like your skin, but so much better. The brush literally airbrushes it on. You can't mess it up. And you can see that redness completely covered it. Chantal just did that for you live. She didn't wear a separate concealer, a separate liquid foundation. This is one thing. This full coverage Celebration foundation can be your 30 seconds to flawless.
So we have 5 shades to choose from, which Desiree is going to break down for you, because really we're accommodating everyone with this incredible brand. And I do think even for summer, you can wear this just alone and have a completely natural look.
It's so easy. So you want to go with the fair if you're really fair. Super porcelain. Light, that's if you have just a bit more warmth to your skin. The medium shade's the most popular. Chantal just applied that live. I applied it live for you a little bit earlier. So if you're on the fence but you think you're in the middle, definitely go medium. Tan doubles as a warm medium. Sheila wears the tan. And then the rich is a beautiful, rich tan, which you're about to see on Alicia.
I know, when I see Alicia, I'm always like, gosh, I'm so jealous. She has the most gorgeous skin tone. And then again, when she's applying this foundation, it's just so hard for me to believe that that's powder, because I feel like powder sometimes, with what we know it is, cakes on and you lose the beauty of the color of your skin. But you look at Alicia and she's flawless.
It's true. And as we get into the deeper, richer skin tones, you know, a lot of times powder products will look dry or ashy. Look at how hydrated Sheila's skin looks. But also, Sheila's just like me. She struggles with very sensitive, acne-prone skin. If you have sensitive skin, you don't want to wear a product with talc or bismuth. No. Neither of those are in these. This is skin loving. But if you have any skin concerns that you want to cover, if you have acne-prone skin like Alicia and I do, this will give you all the full coverage that you need to feel confident, but it doesn't make any of those issues look worse.
Exactly.
You can't even see any bumps. It looks so smooth. Your skin will look smoother.
What impresses me so much texturally on your skin, that can disappear. Because even with mature skin, you may have rough textured skin, or if it's somebody like myself or you that has acne prone skin, getting that texture and evenness and consistency, again, never thought that was possible with powder, because normally that would have not have even been an option.
Right, and that's what we do. It stands for innovative technology. We are all about bringing innovation into the beauty industry and doing things different than what you're used to. When you see Jill right now, Jill's wearing the medium shade. I want you to notice, just like me, she has darkness under the eyes, some hyperpigmentation on the cheek area. If maybe you're like me and you have acne-prone skin, sensitive skin, I want you to look at how smooth and soft and supple and hydrated her skin looks, but also just that complexion perfection. This truly is your 30 seconds to flawless skin. It's that easy. That's all you do, is just buff it right onto your skin and you're done. You're ready to go.
And you know, I do feel like you buff it onto your fine lines and wrinkles and you watch them before your very eyes have a much less stark appearance. And that's what always impresses me, again, because, you know, if you're worried about your makeup settling, this doesn't settle, because you guys have taken out all of the properties that do that.
Right. This is a talc-free formula. So if you have tried powders in the past and they crease, they crack, they cling to fine lines and wrinkles, not Celebration. There is no talc in this formula. If you have fine lines, if you have thinning skin around the eye area like I do, you never have to worry that this will crease or crack. In fact, look at the difference. Look at the difference in the before and after for Luann. Fine lines and wrinkles appear less noticeable. she looks younger instead of older wearing a full coverage powder foundation. That's what this does.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, she's like a tall glass of water over here from a cute little compact that has the most miraculous powder foundation.